Okay, hello, welcome back to another episode of the Cobbler's Career Mode. We've got Manchester City away in this first game. It's gonna be a big tough one. Let's see what the team is for this. Okay, so it's Turner, Clark, Parker, Sutar and Bogle, Ward-Prowse, Crooks, Shaw, Smodix, Anderson and Grant. Kick-off then. Damari Gray, still injured, will be out for another couple of games, I believe. I think it was a 3-week injury, so hoping that he will not be out for too long and we'll be back before we have another massive game. And Sane plays the ball across for Sterling, and that is not how we wanted to start off this episode. We beat Birmingham, we beat Crystal Palace, we beat Arsenal and Chelsea in the last episode. 4 of the 5 games we won, but we are down already. De Bruyne has a go, good save. Sane through to Fornals. Pablo Fornals makes it 2-0 that fast. Grant. James Ward-Prowse finds Shaw. Shaw in the area now. Shaw puts it across for Grant. Stabs at it, but Edison saves comfortably. Fornals finds the gap for Sterling. So easy for City right now. Raheem Sterling all the way across. Finds Sane. 3-0 City. First half. Incredible finish from Sane. James Ward-Prowse finds Smodix. Has a go! Again, easy for Edison. Rugani finds Kevin De Bruyne. The pace of Jesus there. Against Sutar. Beats Sutar. Jesus scores. 4-0 City. This is going to get ugly. This could be very, very bad. Got destroyed by Everton a few episodes ago. We can't have this go the same way. Here's Shaw now. They're going to pull on back just before half time. Great ball through for Smodix. Oh, hold on, he's taken out there. He's been taken out there. That's a red card for Rugani. He's got one. It's a red card. Terrible challenge from him. Very late. Kicks the shin of Smodix. Right, Smodix then. Free kick. Switches to James Ward-Prowse, who has a go. Tipped over by Edison. Wasn't good enough. Resulting corner then. Smodix to take. Headed away. Sterling comes off for Mari as well in that change. We're going to switch to a 4-4-2 here and bring on Tony for Smodix. And we'll see how that goes. Here's Matt Crooks. Shaw. Ivan Tony will look for Grant. Grant in the area. Takes it well. Comes inside. Grant with his left foot. Good save from Edison and eventually away by City. Ivan Tony to the feet of Grant. Little ball for the overlapping Anderson. Incredible pace from Harry Anderson into the area. Finds Matt Crooks. Oh, he's gone away from him and Edison gathers. Okay, change then. Anderson will come off, I think, for Cox. And we'll also bring on McWilliams for Crooks. Ivan finds Sean. Brilliant ball. Here's Grant. He's one-on-one with Edison. What a save again from the goalkeeper. James Ward-Prowse. Grant. Great reverse ball. Finds Cox. Cox with a nice bit of skill. Finds Grant. In off the underside of the bar. 82nd minute. We've pulled one back. Unlikely to get anything out of this game now though. But a nice finish from Grant after good work from Cox. Cox now into the area. Cox goes past the defender, finds Grant. Edison saves and Shaw all the way across and cleared. Ward-Prowse though finds McWilliams. Ivan Toney on the turn. Oh, Combination play from City here is very good. And Fornals, oh, I thought he'd gone in. Grant, last chance here to put another one back. Here's Cox to have a go himself. Good save, and sure, can't get to it. It's cleared. And that's going to be a full-time whistle just about, I think. Sane heads it down. There it is. big defeats there. Not how I wanted to go into it, especially since Rugani got sent off in the first half. But there is an 8.7 for Grant and 8.7 for Cox. There's an 8-week injury here for Jayden Bogle. Really not what we wanted. We're about to have a tough run in. Really tough run in. Really bad. To play Burnley then it's Turner, Clark, Parker, Sutar and Rose, McWilliams, Drinkwater, Anderson, Smodics, Cox and Grant. Bit of a change again due to fixture congestion. Danny Drinkwater finds Sean McWilliams. Great ball through is Harry Anderson. 1-on-1 with Nick Pope. Brilliant save from Pope. Stops Anderson so well. See that one again. Fantastic with the left hand. Smodics finds Grant. Here's Cox. Look at the pace of Cox. The acceleration. 1-on-1 with Pope. Good save again. Goodmanson still puts it all the way across, headed away, blocked, and then Douglas Luiz blocked. Sean finds Smodics. Danny Drinkwater. Drinkwater scores a belter against the club he's just signed for in real life on transfer deadline day. What a finish that is for us. What an important goal that could turn out to be in our season. Absolutely lashed it into the top corner. Ethan Rose. Here's Harry Anderson. Stabbed through for him. Anderson comes inside. Here's Smodics for Cox. Blocks really well. Oh, there's a lovely 1-2 there. Here's Coco. Coco now into the area, and it's Chris Wood with the header. Burnley back on level terms. Not what we needed after the City game. Really not what we needed after the City game. Great cross on a plate for a player like Chris Wood. Oh, he's gone through Turner though. Grant. Smodics into Grant. Oh, he's missed it. And Drinkwater didn't tap it in. Okay, changes there. McWilliams will make way for Crooks. Tony for Grant. And Clark's knackered, so we can come off for Tompkins. And we need to put Tompkins at right back and Rose at left back. Yep. There's a ball over here. It's headed down from Wood and Vitra. Wow, what a great Burnley goal. Not the kind of goal you would expect from Burnley. Brilliant cross, headed down, and then the volley from Masic Vidra. Ugh. Smodics finds Ivan Toney. Toney drags it back. Here's Cox. Who has a go? Good save from Pope. What a ball that is through for Coco. He's a bit knackered up against Tompkins, but he's going to have more pace than him on his worst day. And there's... oh my word, what a finish. A bicycle kick, nonetheless. Oh no, Coco with another brilliant ball in. And a curling bicycle kick finds its way in the near post. Harry Anderson. Got to try and get something from this game now. Harry Anderson in, finds Ivan Toney, hits the post. Full time. This episode is going to seriously deflate me. Back-to-back defeats. Danny Drinkwater with an 8.8 there. There's a 8.5 for Sammy, and that's it. Disappointing. Right, time to play Man United then. It's Turner in goal. Clark, Parker, Sutar, Rose. Crooks, Ward-Prowse, Gray, Freeman, Seedorf and Grant. Thankfully Gray is back for this one. Another massive game then. Here's Alaba into Anthony Martial all the way across. Chong heads it back across. Parker away. Ward-Prowse. Freeman loses it to Fred. Milinkovic-Savic scores against us again. Brilliant goal for Milinkovic-Savic. The gap opened up and he really took advantage. Oh, tackle here from Gray. Good battle there. Here's Gray. Keeps it in. We'll put it across. Here's Freeman. Oh, he's put it wide. Seedorf. Rose. Still keeps hold of the ball. Puts it down line for Sherwin. Come on, Sherwin. What you got? Oh, brilliant. Seedorf. Stopped by De Gea. Freeman now. What a spectacular ball that is from Grant. Here is Freeman. Stopped by De Gea again. Demarai Gray. Grant comes into the area. Grant to have a go. De Gea with another massive stop. Crooks. Gray. Clark now. Dying seconds of the first half. Clark squares. Here is Grant. It's off the post. And Ward-Prowse with the follow-up. Slides in. It's 1-1 at Sixfields. Great play from Clark. It's a decent strike from Grant, but then cannons off the post for Ward-Prowse. Grant, what a back heel. Demarai Gray's in, he's beating the right back. Demarai Gray, De Gea with another save. Fred. Chong. Romeo Lukaku. All the way across, Rose away. Falls for Savic again. Milinkovic-Savic just hates us. Runs over to Jose Mourinho. Great ball from Lukaku, headed away. It falls kindly for Milinkovic-Savic. Anthony Martial with the corner. Brilliant one, headed away by Suter. Alaba finds Lukaku. What a stop that is from Turner. Okay, it's going to be a few changes here. Shaw for Seedorf, Tony for Grant, and we'll also bring on McWilliams for Crooks. Freeman. Here is Grant. It's really good play. Last action for him, surely. Grant finds Demarai. Why did he go for the flick? He went for the flick. Ugh. Pogba. Pogba still. Oh, what a punch away. But then here's Milinkovic-Savic who tries the spectacular. Shaw. McWilliams. He'll have a go. De Gea makes another save. Lukaku. Milinkovic-Savic stopped by Turner really well. Rashford will take the corner. In it comes. And Lukaku heads into Turner. Launches it up the pitch though. Oh, hello. Here's Shaw. Fred's knackered. He ain't going to capture him. Here's Shaw. Goes past the defender. Shaw! What a save again, De Gea. Ridiculous. Here's your full-time whistle. I can't believe how many times De Gea saved United in that game. God, he must have made at least 6-7 saves. At least 3 of those good ones. Oh. Let's have a look at the player ratings then. There is an 8 for Grant. There's an 8 for Clark. A 9.3 man of the match for Ward-Prowse. But the man of the match really was De Gea for that, I think. Okay, it's time to play Liverpool then. It's Turner in goal. Clark, Parker, Suter and Rose. Crooks, Ward-Prowse, Gray, Smodics, Shaw, Grant. It's going to be another massive, tough one. Can't afford to lose this one as well. Let's do this. Draxler with the corner. Oh, it's off the bar. Another corner. Lo Celso with this one. In he comes. And Fabinho makes no mistake. Turner half came for it. Fabinho heads in from the corner. And exactly the scenario we didn't need is happening again. Could be well on the way to losing our 4th game in a row now. Crooks finds Shaw. Oh, it's easy for Alisson. Mane finds Salah off the post. Firmino. Great ball through. Here's Sadio Mane. Good stop, Turner. Lo Celso has the corner. Goes short for Mo Salah. Does his man. And again. And why not just a 3rd time. Puts it across and has Ruben Diaz. Oh, Mo Salah, magnificent there. Unstoppable for us. Sure that he's up against. Rose comes over to cover. Nobody gets near him, and Ruben Diaz nips in front with a brilliant cross. It's 2-0. Grant. Crooks. Finds Sammy. Oh, what a stop, Alisson. Fabinho with an incredible ball for Mane. Mane takes it well up against Rose. Comes inside as a go. Turner makes the save. Firmino. That Mane outlet again is there. Mane comes inside. Here's Firmino. Bobby Firmino makes it 3-0 to Liverpool. And surely put this game well out of our reach again. 4 defeats in a row by the looks of things. Half-time change, then it'll be Crooks for the returning Drew Yearwood. Finally back after a very long spell out. Mane gets the ball across. Oh dear. Julian Draxler. Bicycle kick so similar to the one we conceded against Burnley. Left winger crosses it in. Bicycle kick that curls in the near post. 4-0. Exquisite finish from Draxler there. Grant. Squares for Drew Yearwood. Nice to see him back. He finds Smolix. Smolix will lose it, but Shaw will pick it back up. That's the way the game's gone for us. Grant will make way for Tony. Cox. Yeah, Cox for sure. Demarai Gray. Come on, Gray. Let's get a bit of dignity back in these games. As Gray finds through for sure. Oh my god, he's mishit it. He's offside. He hit it into Smolix, who was offside. So bad. Costa. Costa now on for Mane. Chips all the way up for Mo Salah. Stopped by Turner. Corner ball then. Costa with it. Oh, it's come here for Lo Celso. It's blocked. Fabinho finds Lo Celso. Lo Celso to Firmino. Back to Lo Celso. Firmino, Lo Celso again. Turner with another save. Costa. There's a big ball in straight away, and there's Ings. Another stop from Turner. Alisson rolls the ball out for Akanji. Here's Henriks. Ruben Diaz. Full-time whistle. Battered at Anfield. 4 games in a row we have lost on this episode. And there is no ratings to shout about. Okay, we've got the FA Cup semi-final now against Liverpool. It's Turner, Clark, Parker, Sutar, Rose, Yearwood, Drinkwater, Ward-Prowse, Shaw, Gray and Grant. I'm trying something hugely different for this one. It is the FA Cup semi-final. We have unfortunately been drawn against the team that just smashed us to pieces at Anfield. But we are now warming up on the Wembley turf with a drastic change in formation and personnel. Yearwood in for his first start for more than 6-7 months. It's going to be a massive game. This is, I believe, our first trip to Wembley in this career mode. There it is, a beautiful Wembley Stadium for an FA Cup semi-final that I hope we can remember moving forward. Now, huge game, huge changes, missing a few key players like Bogle, but we're here at Wembley, and here is the kick-off at Wembley Stadium FA Cup semi-final. Julian Draxler puts the ball through for Ricardo Pereira. Goes all the way across. Here's Mane! Liverpool are 1-0 up. Turner dives low when he should have just stood strong, stayed on his feet, not gone down, and maybe we'd still be 0-0 there. There's a great pass there for Mane. Turner's come for it. It's blocked and it's going to be scrambled away by Salah. Oh God, Ward-Prowse has got it. James Ward-Prowse is giving it away to Fabinho. Here's Mo Salah. Mo Salah! Oh! Lucky. Grant. Drinkwater. Demarai Gray. Demarai Gray. Alisson makes another brilliant stop. Can't get past him just as we couldn't in the previous game. Here is Shaw now as we win the header there. Grant sees Demarai Gray. It's going to just make it through. Demarai Gray against Alisson. He's dragged it so badly wide. But hold on. Grant's got it. Here's Drinkwater. We're level at Wembley. Danny Drinkwater. Would you believe it? Drinkwater's got 2 in this episode. Grant finds him with a quick finish. Gray with a terrible attempt. Grant picks it up, pulls it back for Drinkwater through the legs of the defender and in. Here is Sadio Mane. Tore us a new one in the game at Anfield. Puts the ball across. It's away by Clark. And there's the strike off the head and it's hit the post. Grant finds Drinkwater. What a ball he's found. Demarai Gray. Demarai Gray's dragged it wide. Big chance. Big chance. Okay, Tony on for Grant then. McWilliams will come on for Drinkwater. And we're going to also do Cox for sure. Here's Tony Kroos. Lo Celso. Into Patrick Schick. 15-ish minutes left of the FA Cup semi-final, and Patrick Schick has come off the bench, and that puts Liverpool in front. Great finish under Turner. Pressure's on. Pressure is very much on. Henriks combines with Mane. Good tackle from Rose. Sean McWilliams. We're on the counter here. Tony finds Yearwood. Here's Cox. Cox coming into the area. Comes inside, loses out, regains it. Tony finds Demarai Gray. Level again at Wembley. The FA Cup semi-final doesn't disappoint us. Demarai Gray has stepped up and has pulled us level. Great finish. 3 minutes of injury time just signalled. Ball in. It's going to fall for Mane. Turner keeps hold. Turner will get hold of this ball and it's a full-time whistle. We'll have extra time in the FA Cup semi-final. Here is Pereira. Pereira. Mane knocks it down. Here's Mo Salah. Mo Salah with a sensational strike, runs to Klopp, hugs Klopp, and we are back in the thick of it, back in the trouble, header down, and the finish is brilliant from Salah. Okay, last change then, we've got to go for something here, so Ward-Prowse is going to make way for Smodics. Here's Pereira. Kroos. Mo Salah, brilliant take. Still got bags of energy at this time of the game. Mo Salah in. And it's Lo Celso. Lo Celso makes it 4 for Liverpool, meaning that we've conceded 4 against them again. Unfortunately, we are now out of the FA Cup. We've had a phenomenal run this series, this season especially. We've had a great run in this competition, but unfortunately it's all over, and the only thing to shout about in the ratings is an 8.7 for Drinkwater and 8.2 for Tony. But we end our FA Cup run with a... We did well against Liverpool, we got on to extra time, we can't be too upset. So that is the end of this one. So please leave a like if you haven't, please subscribe if you're not, and I will see you in the next one.